so.
Yeah, so just sort of covering a cult game I reference all the time, but it's my go-to Tekken costume. But we never actually watched these, I guess. Maybe experience like the sort of remake, but
I think we did a while ago just like watch them, but we didn't actually record us doing it.
fair enough.
Because otherwise I have no experience with these games.
Yeah.
Oh.
Game over. Well, that was a good game. He went and so Rick Taylor, his girlfriend Jennifer, went to a house. They died. Game over.
Wow, Rick Taylor
Yeah,
sucks.
I know he's like really weak. He's also deaf, so when he went in the house, he lost his sense of hearing. But it really puts you in his perspective.
Very immersive game.
Just remember this. I know the British entertainer slash TV personality Jonathan Ross is like a big advocate for this game, and proudly declared that he bought a TurboGrafx to play it.
Wow.
So that's very random, but something I remember. So this is a little obscure because this is like arcade only, and the only ports were on the PC Engine slash TurboGrafx. And then like the American version, they changed Rick's mask to red. And then it's also on something called the FM Towns, which is like a Japanese home computer.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
even more obscure, in case the PC Engine isn't obscure enough for you.
I know that, yeah, now I know that this game and Lemmings is on it. That's all I know about it.
Lemmings is on everything.
That's true, but it's the first time I've heard about it.
Yeah. This is 1988, like, this is pretty wild.
Yeah? Game is gruesome.
It is, yeah. I feel like this game in particular has a tone that the sequels were made by a different team.
Yeah.
I think this one just kind of stands in its own kind of... in its own world.
It's a very, very traditional kind of arcade game. It just stuff.
It is, the gameplay is incredibly simple. You've got punch, like low kick, like a jumping kick, and then a more advanced technique, which I hope we see in this video, is a slide kick, which is a very odd command. While jumping forwards, just as you land, you need to press down, forwards, and attack at the same time. And Rick will slide across the ground, and anything he hits will deal double damage. So that's like an advanced move.
He looked really friendly there.
That's it. He does. He's got a big smile on his face.
So imagine the reason the mask was changed red is to make it not so close to the Jason.
What do you mean? Who?
The trapper from Dead by Daylight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm so used to Rick, like I forget how fucking blatant this design is. Like, no shits were given. They kind of changed the mask later on, but yeah, in this first one, no, it's just a hockey mask.
Yeah.
Like, so I guess the plot I tell you, Rick and his girlfriend Jennifer are parapsychology majors at college or something, and then they go to investigate the mysterious West Mansion, which is, I'm pretty sure, is a reference to Herbert West, the reanimator. But anyway, Rick gets knocked out, Jennifer gets kidnapped. Rick wakes up with this like ceremonial kind of evil mask called the Terror Mask. It's kind of like Stone Mask, I guess, in some ways. It's just a hockey mask in this game.
Just a hockey mask. I fucking love the thing where like you smash the enemy against the back wall. Like
that's so cool.
That's really cool.
Just like I wouldn't say this game is. It's like an arcade game, you know. It is what it is. It's not. It is style over substance, but that being said, the substance isn't bad.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is very much. You took the same gameplay and put it to anything else, it wouldn't be half as memorable.
For sure, for sure. It's straightforward. Like but it's an arcade game, so it doesn't last too long. So
yeah,
doesn't overstay its welcome. So
No.
Oh,
This is one of the more interesting bosses.
I remember
the
this.
Poltergeist. Great sound design as well for an arcade game.
For an
Just this
80s
really kinda
arcade game. Yeah.
Yeah, 80s no less. It's just so creepy, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't play this one as a kid because, like I said, it's arcade only
Ah,
and obscure on consoles that weren't popular in the West. But I did play Splatterhouse 2. And it creeped the hell out of me. But we'll get to that.
I couldn't play these games as a kid. This would scare the shit out of me.
Well, it kind of did, yeah. Well, so I'll talk about that more when
Yeah.
when we get to the sequels, because this one I didn't play until like the days of emulation. So
I didn't even think about it. Are we even going to look at the what is it? Not remake, the...
I know what you mean. The 360 PS3 game.
Yeah, yeah.
I suppose we could. Like, I'm so gone to just doing the original trilogy because it's very short. But
The fucking dog eating the other enemy's guts.
yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
This would have scared. Oh, these things would have scared the shit out of me.
Holy shit.
Fucking Resident Evil Village baby monster.
Horrible.
If you step on one of those, a great big hand pulls you into a river, and you got to do like a sub area.
Oh.
This is the level with the most famous boss in probably the whole series. In fact, it makes a reappearance in the latest game. I think that's one thing I didn't like about the new game, and it is what it is, but it kind of went all in on this sort of metal stuff, which I'm alright with.
Right.
But I think it neglected just how genuinely creepy and scary these games were. You know, you sort of look back on it. Right, so here he is.
Holy shit.
Biggie Man. Which is another Jason knockoff. So what you need to do there is you got to keep those shotguns with you until the very end of the level. Don't use them up, and if you can like sort of juggle them to get them to him, and that kind of trivializes that boss.
That also reminds me of Resident Evil. The big chainsaw guys.
Oh yeah.
A harpoon. Oh jeez.
Yeah. It's like they're holding Home Alone. You can do the exact same thing as well. You can hit them just as they're going over and they'll fall down.
Jesus Christ.
There's baby enemies. I don't know what the fuck they were.
I don't even know what that is. Just...
Also, because this is an arcade game where you're forced to move forwards, this is like purple death fog following you.
I noticed that. Yeah, like, arcade games always seem to have a thing that, like, forced the game to end. Like, in the off chance that someone...
leave it.
Yeah.
You don't leave it idle and someone else just has to go instead of paying.
So sometimes they had to get creative with those things.
Why didn't they port this to, like, the NES? I'm sure Nintendo would have loved it.
Just look up.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know that's coming.
I was expecting it to look different, but that one's just, like... You just have no idea.
Yeah. This music, the soundtrack's really good as well. It's not the sort of thing I'd listen to casually, but I've used this music in some DVD videos.
It's such a small thing, but I think the walk cycle is actually different between you and the reflection.
It is.
To make it...
I'm glad you noticed that.
Make it more sense. Like, that's such a small detail, and I love it.
Yeah. A fucking big sound effect that I used in DVD videos.
I'm so familiar.
Because I fucked up the audio, so I didn't have sound, so I just dubbed in, going, and then if it was like a female getting a hoot, I pitched it up.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, so this boss was censored in the American TurboGrafx version.
Oh, because the cross.
They don't like that imagery.
Yeah.
So they changed it to like a sort of another evil mask.
Oh, more heads. Would you call this game hard?
Yes.
Okay.
Very hard. Oh, and in the TurboGrafx version, they also remove this altar, but they keep this tune in, like the organ playing. So it's like, what?
He just stands there.
Yeah, it's just some floating candles. Also, TurboGrafx version doesn't look like nearly as good as this.
Right.
Like the graphics are pretty downgraded. Plays fine though. In fact, the controls in the PC Engine TurboGrafx version are actually a bit more responsive, I would say.
Huh.
Feels a bit, yeah.
That was a weird segment.
Yeah. I was kind of talking over because I know this game well, but yeah, it is.
Like, I don't know what was really being implied there, other than just this is a church.
Yeah, and then Jennifer screams, and it's like, oh shit, better go. How much do you know about this game?
I don't think I've heard anyone really mention it outside of you.
Alright, fair enough.
Like, I think it's entirely through, you referencing it.
Fair enough. Me, like, Tekken costumes, my King costume.
And Nim, I know Nim, likes these games.
Yeah.
He's the reason I know anything about the 360 game.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, Jim Cummings will not talk about that game if you bring it up to him. Like, he's kind of embarrassed that he did it. But, you know, as credit to him, like, he gave that performance. Like, he did not phone that performance, and he was the best part of that game. He considered he did that when he was not very comfortable with it, which I kind of get, because he's known for, like, kids' cartoons.
Right, yeah.
He fucking, like, that just shows what a professional he is. He doesn't feel comfortable with it. I would not have guessed that based on his line delivery.
Right, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like, he knocked out the park. But yeah, if you meet him, don't mention Splatterhouse.
I say own it. I mean, it's just a silly thing, you know? Just do different
I mean,
stuff.
he's also the voice. He's also the voice of Winnie the Pooh. So
Right.
he might want to like sort of. But a lot of time when you hear stories like that, it's like, oh, they phoned it in, but he did not.
Yeah, yeah.
He is a pro.
He practically makes that game, as far as I can tell.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be bothered with. Oh, right, this
This
track.
music. Someone about to be. What is that line?
I'm proven. I don't know. So silly. It's so totally different to the rest of the game.
It sounds like he's saying, "I'm the groover."
I'm the groover.
It definitely sounds like I'm the something. It's weird either way.
This weird music and this guy.
Yeah, I would not have guessed that was Splatterhouse until you told me.
And then this fucked up music. These body eaters.
I mean, look at this room.
What? What's wrong with it?
It's made
It's a
of
little
gore.
clean. What? Where? Oh, so there's a little bit of blood on the walls. I'm as picky as you.
Shh. I'm very squeamish. Later, y'all.
Alright, so yeah, this is the most memorable part of the entire series, so I'm just shut up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That lady really smells.
Yeah, of some sort of rot.
Reminded of graves for some reason.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like really fucked up. It's just like, again, this is 1988. It's like, oh, I've saved the girl, and then that happens. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah?
And then she like transforms back, like saying, "Please help me," and then, like, what the fuck, Namco? Like, what the hell?
They set out to make a horror game, and boy howdy did they make one.
Yeah, but it's like, it's just something psychological, you know? Like, he just finds his girlfriend and she just mutates like that.
Don't really know what she's saying, but...
Help me? It's hard. If it's help me, that's even more fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm sort of making a big deal out of it, but again, just the sheer age of this game and it being an arcade game.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she's dead. Well, legal kind of retcons that, but yeah, no, as far as we know, she is dead.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. He did not save the girl in this game.
Again, the
And
80s.
no, it's the rest of the game, yeah, and the rest of the game just seems like he's fucking pissed. He wants revenge now.
I recognize this one too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I used this, didn't I?
The fucking colon.
I think it's more of a womb based on what's happening
Oh,
here.
yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
You wanted... Never really wanted to know where all these monsters were coming from, but they're gonna show you. Like, this is like years before Mortal Kombat and all these other kind of sort of 90s edgy games. Yeah, this is like... I don't know if it's like the first violent video game, but definitely one of the first.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and you asked me before, like, is this game hard? Yeah, no, it's bloody hard. There's a reason why, you know, I prefer to watch it than actually play it.
Right, right. Ugh.
Yeah. Very loud.
This is both silly and creepy.
Yes. Fast, louder and creepier. Watch out.
Does that hit you?
I think so. There's plenty of stuff that will hit you like that in the sequel, I know that much.
Oh.
I haven't played this game as much as the sequels.
Oh god, that's... just like a burning corpse.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, I guess the house is burning down, I guess. Because you killed the... whatever that was.
Huh.
I don't know how I dodge all this, what the hell.
Yeah.
It's probably due... I think this game is kind of like... set in stone with like its enemy placement and things like that, so I think if you know where you're going, it's sort of... it's easy, but... yeah,
Right, right.
There's a sort of non sequitur final boss, which I don't know what this is supposed to be.
Yeah, like something came out of the mask and rose it from the grave?
Yeah, Vice from your grave, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Then Rick Taylor turns into
my
like a
best
wolf
guess-
man.
yeah, my best, I guess this is the same genre as Altered Beast, funnily enough.
True, actually.
Similar gameplay, yeah. My best guess is that's Dr. West who owned the house, but I don't know, I don't think they ever confirmed that. I feel like the fight with Jennifer's kind of a showstopper. It's anything after that, it's a little...
Yeah, yeah.
not gonna live up to that. It's all gross or whatever it is.
Yeah. There is something, I do like this, it ends with everything being on fire.
Yeah.
There's like a sort of creepy finality to it.
Yeah, you're right. The sequel does that as well, but not quite as well. I don't feel so much like the soundtrack.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty solid stuff. Is he just saying I'm on fire?
On fire. I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah. As much of a cult following as this game has, I don't think there's any answer for what the hell that thing even is. This is the spirit of, yeah, Dr. West was the best kiss I've got, and freed his soul or something? I don't know.
I mean,
Weird, weird game.
yeah, it came out of the mask though. That's the thing that sticks out to me.
Mm.
But
And then this piece of music.
it's very tragic.
It is.
Like you...
Really sad piece of music. This piece of music was actually used in We Love Katamari. In some of the cutscenes, yeah. Like an orchestral version. Which is funny because that game was actually developed by the same team who made Splatterhouse 2 and 3.
okay.
Which you wouldn't think from the tone of those Namco franchises. They are very different.
Right.
So I guess I didn't mention it before, but there is a poster for this game in Tekken 8 in the hub
Oh.
area.
Oh yeah, yeah. Special makeup.
I mean, that would make sense for Splatterhouse 3 because they've digitized cutscenes, but
Right.
I don't know.
Oh.
I guess we didn't really get into all the movie homages there, apart from like Friday the 13th as well. There's like the hands from Evil Dead 2
Oh yeah, yeah.
and a lot of other little things. Poltergeist, the actual movie Poltergeist. Shit, are we gonna have to do one Paku graffiti? Might
Oh.
have to. Devil Nakamura. We probably did have the devil on this team with some of the designs we're having.
Splatter team. What an intriguing little game.
Yeah, it's not over yet.
Oh shit,
Or
Jason will
sequel.
return.
Or sequel bait. Yeah.
Huh.
It's just kind of neat,
Yeah, yeah.
Doing Zoos 2?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
also similarly short, and I know that game a lot better. Oh. That symbol. You put in your email.
Al at